Fred Savage is speaking out after some women accused him of sexual harassment on the Wonder Years reboot set. So 6 female crew members spoke to The Hollywood Reporter about Fred's alleged sexual harassment. The women say they saw 2 different sides to Fred, one that was a supportive colleague around other actors and executives, but then juxtaposed that to a darker, angrier alter ego. One woman said, on a night out with some crew members, Fred pushed her against a wall and, quote, put his mouth on her very forcefully. In a statement, Fred said there are some incidents being reported that absolutely did not and could not have happened, but added, quote, any one person who feels hurt or offended by my actions is one person too many. I will work to address and change any behavior that has negatively affected anyone. Tori, who do you believe and what do you think about his response?
I'm always going to believe people that come forward and say that because the majority of people that do it aren't lying. But I want to just address sort of the elephant in the room here. Everybody wants this to not be true, even out there watching, right? We all don't like to hear that Fred Savage is like a jerk. Allegedly, excuse me, you're absolutely right. But it's because we grew up with him, right? Princess Bride, he was the baby reading with Peter Falk, the book. Wonder Years, he was all of us being a teenager, right? We heard his voice in our heads. Even if he's unlikable, 6 women to me makes me think a little bit differently. He's had a 2018 lawsuit filed against him on the Grindr, and she said it was verbally and physical. So 6 women are saying things like that. I'm hearing you're getting pushed up allegedly against the wall. Not good. And I don't want to say I like him and therefore I don't hold him accountable. That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, where there's smoke, there's usually fire, and I'm kind of with you, right? I might be blinded by his celebrity, like a lot of people, you know, and I try to differentiate things, whether it be politics or celebrity, but it's tough because I really like Fred Savage, you know, and this will kind of sour that love I have for him. I write down my goals every year. He's at the top of people I want to interview. And, you know, I want to believe him, but 6 people, like you said, and especially the time we live in, even if it's misconstrued, like I could see that side as well. Like if you're 40, which I am, 44, and going out with a 20-year-old, some things that you did growing up might not be appropriate today, right? Even if you don't mean it. But 6 of them makes me feel like there might be something there, unfortunately.
Yeah, there does seem to be a pattern of behavior, and there is a lot of smoke, and you know, we see too many times, too often than not, that when there's smoke, there is fire, and perhaps this is a wildfire. I just want to wait to see all the facts. And I'm not, in no way, shape, or form is that me saying that these 6 individuals are lying or exaggerating. This is just me wanting to wait to hear both sides of the story before I come up. And that's something I'm going to be working on.
I applaud that. I applaud that because, you know, just a year and a half ago, just saying that would get you in trouble. You would be canceled along with Fred Savage because you're 100% not on those women's sides. And I think getting down to what the problem is and what really happened is what we should all be worried about, right? And hold people accountable or not accountable and find out the facts. So I applaud you for saying that.
Well, thank you. We'll have to wait and see if it's criminal or not, right? Okay, so Ryan Reynolds says he's still in the doghouse over a big purchase he made last year. Okay, so while on Jimmy Kimmel Live, Ryan revealed that he never really talked to his wife, Blake Lively, about buying 1/2 of a Welsh soccer team. Yeah, take a look.
And I remember showing up, seeing Blake and saying, you know, I have bad news and I have really bad news. The really bad news is that, you know, I might have bought half of a 5th-tier National Football League in Wales.
What was her reaction?
Not good, Rob. No, not great.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we're still working through that one.
Oh my gosh, Ryan and his friend comedian Rob McElhenney paid $2.5 million for the team. That's a big purchase to not consult with your partner with. Have you ever made any crazy purchases that
I like he goes, how did that go? Not good, Rob. Not good. It was funny. I love Ryan Reynolds. Yeah, I love Ryan Reynolds. The only thing that I did, but I usually consult my wife about everything. I can't say the same thing about her.
Oh.
I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you. Yeah, but I did buy a sauna one time because I was contracted to do this job. I got fired the day before I was supposed to do this job, and then I bought a sauna. So I was like, well, that was going to pay for the sauna, but now we have a sauna.
Now I can heat myself up in the morning.
Yeah.
It's a fancy sauna, too. It has lights. It has music.
Do you like
First of all, it's a box for people out there thinking I have like this steam room.
It sounds like you
It's a box, and the lights are therapeutic.
Okay, they look like they're you. When he sends us a picture sometimes, like it looks like you're having a rave in there.
Yeah. It's like a European discotheque. Yeah, it looks like a discotheque.
It does, yes. Yeah, it does.
I think I've done it on hair extensions.
Oh my gosh, yes, you.
And I think I
Yes.
haven't told. I've bought a lot of fake hair.
I think I've exaggerated about.
Yeah, I know.
I'm right there with you. I don't really purchase like clothes or shoes. I rent them like you do on Rent the Runway, so that's not an issue. But when it comes to hair is expensive.
It is.
And I still don't think I tell my husband exactly what that cost is.
Makeup,
No,
facials,
hair,
whatever you
mainly
guys,
hair,
all the stuff.
Botox.
That stuff. Listen, I've cut whiffs of how much it is, and I don't like it.
I round down.
Oh,
How
yeah.
much was your hair color? 140, or whatever it may be.
Have you seen someone?
Times 3.
Someone went viral because it says, "What's Ulta? Why are you spending on Ulta?" And someone goes, "Oh, it's utilities." And he goes, "Oh, great," moves on.
All right, so Game of Thrones actor Sean Bean is taking some heat over comments he made about sex scenes on set. Speaking to the Times of London, Sean said intimacy coordinators who help make actors feel safe during sex scenes can spoil the spontaneity. He said the coordinators would inhibit him because it's drawing attention to things and bringing it down to quote-unquote technical exercise. Actress Rachel Zegler spoke out, tweeting, quote, "Spontaneity in intimate scenes can be unsafe. Wake up." And actress Jamila Jamil said, quote, "Sex scenes should only be technical. It's like a stunt. Our job as actors is not to make it not look technical. Nobody wants an impromptu grope."
Yeah, this is weird.
Yeah.
Sean Bean kind of stepped in this one. I really like him. But the whole point is that it's not spontaneous because that's when women got groped for years and years and years, and they had no voice or platform to say anything. So having the intimacy coach there is, of course, what you need. And he just hasn't understood it. He hasn't understood the Me Too movement. That's just someone that has not understood that someone's done that to someone before. He wants it to be all raunchy and sexy. So do we. But as an actor, that's a dance. That's a choreographed, technical blocking move. My hand goes here, your lips go there. You can make it look sexy. I probably couldn't.
So personal too.
Yeah.
You're married. If one person's married, if you just have a previous trauma, and you have to be careful in situations like this. You're no stranger to intimate scenes. Now, and we're gonna get to a scene. Don't worry, we have it. But when you did it, would you have rather had it very blocked out and technical, or would you rather have had the director be like, just go?
Blocked out. Definitely, definitely. Because that, number one, it's uncomfortable, right? It's uncomfortable, not sexual by any means, at least in my case.
It was a music video.
It was a music video, yes. You're already uncomfortable, and I'd rather just be like, hey, this is going to happen, this is going to happen, this is going to happen. Makes me feel comfortable. I would assume it makes her feel comfortable. But for Sean, I'm not defending him. If he is attached to the art, you want it to make it look as natural as possible. I think that's where he's coming from. But in the time that we live in,
he didn't get it.
Man, you got to choreograph that stuff just like anything else.
Right, agreed.
Roll it.
So I wish they told me not to do that.
How about this part?
Listen,
in the tub?
because she cut her toe. We all been over this.
God,
oh my God, the groping.
Oh my God. You're eating her face.
I can't even defend myself.
I can't even look. I can't.
Listen, where's Tori's where she assaulted somebody?
Yeah, you pretty much did.
I did.
Yours.
But that's a true story. Madonna, I played Madonna in a biopic. You can look it up.
Tori likes it. Even if it's accusing her of assault, she's like, I did.
No, Madonna went up to it famously. DJ gave her the cassette and then kissed the DJ.
We don't have it?
And he played it, her song. That's how she first got into the clubs.
Maybe by the end we'll have Tori's infamous assault.
It might be in the hands of the FBI after.
Alleged. Okay, so Drake is trolling his dad over a tattoo. So his dad reportedly got a tattoo of Drake's face inked on his arm 5 years ago, okay? Drake posted the tattoo with the caption, "I was just sitting here thinking, why'd you do me like this? We're family." His dad responded by saying he's had 16 people try to straighten it out. For the record, Drake also seems to have his dad's face tattooed on his arm.
Can we go back for a second, Sam? Look at this. Can we go? That first off is a great tattoo, but that he looks like he's smelling the armpit, doesn't it?
Ew,
the placement is so bad.
Well, it looks just like Blue Steel from Zoolander. I think we have a side by side.
Oh
no. Wow. Now Drake hates even more after that. Side by side. Is that tattoo of the dad real? Is that a real or is that a joke?
No, I think he has a real.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
That's funny.
And I like how detailed it was.
Yeah, his dad's is cool.
Very
it's like
good.
super
Very well
like
done.
70s
Did he do that
iconic.
out of spite, you think?
I assume.
Doesn't he have a lot of like, what are his other tattoos? They're all of, is it all his family members?
Yeah, he has a certain theme to his tattoos.
Right.
I think you're absolutely right. You know, he had a bar mitzvah. I love that guy.
I would think so.
Half Jewish. I love that guy.
I would imagine he did.
We should do a fun fact segment about Drake. I didn't know any of that.
I know. All right, let's get to the next story, shall we?
I'm excited to see what it is.
The prompter slowly scrolls. Before we go, some pups took part in the World Dogs. Oh my God!
I'm so
World Dog Surfing Championships in California. Dogs like Charlie couldn't wait to get their surfboard in the water. There he is taking part in the tandem surfing event with another pooch, catching a wave on the board by himself.
No, someone pushed them. Did you see that?
Yeah, he got help.
They need a little bit of help because they can't paddle.
But
bro.
don't say by
They
themselves.
can't paddle.
They don't have opposable thumbs.
Good one.
Thanks.
Good one, Fokker.
Exactly. Charlie came in second place and even took home some doggy surfing swag. What a good boy. Some White Claw.
That's weird.
Does the owner who actually
my
swam out there and
gosh.
pushed them get anything?
No, but he had to
Probably.
balance and understand.
He had to sit there.
No, he has to do this on
No, he
surfing.
doesn't.
Sam can tell you have to balance.
Oh, yes. First of all, you
He has
surfed
4
before.
legs.
That's true.
I bet
Yeah.
it's easier for the dog to surf than for a human to surf.
Yeah, so he didn't really do anything.
Yes, he did.
They just stood there. Look at, see, that guy did all the work.
No, look at him. Look, he has to
what a-
stand there.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
And his tail's wagging. He loves
Yes.
it. Oh,
He
look
loves it
at-
because it's getting rocked around by the waves. He doesn't like it.
Of course. Well, you don't know that. His tail was wagging. I
So
hope
you
he liked
just
it.
assume if they went parachuting, they'd like that too?
Well, he
they would not
dragged
like
the thing out as
parachuting.
if, let me out, let me out.
I
think
know,
it's
I'm
fun.
just trying to make it fun.
Okay.